Abhyase apya asamartho asi mat karma paramo bhava madartham api karmani kurvan siddhim avapsyasi. Hello friends, this is the 10th Shloka of the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this Shloka in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the Shloka says, Abhyase apya asamartho asi, which means if you are unable to do abhyas, mat karma paramo bhava, which means become doer of great work for me. Madartham api karmani, which means also by my work, kurvan siddhim avapsyasi, which means done brings perfection. So after instructing Arjun to stabilize mind through Abhyas Yoga, Shri Krishna now accept that for some people even Abhyas Yoga might be difficult to perform. And to such devotees, here Shri Krishna says that if you are unable to do Abhyas, then perform all your actions for me. That will also bring perfection. So over here, what Shri Krishna actually is pointing to is to those people who have to carry out their duties in this world. In order to perform abhyas, you have to spend a lot of time fixing your mind on Shri Krishna. And it might be possible for some people to do that, but a lot of people have to live in this world and perform their duties. Now, when a person is performing duties, then it does not become possible for that person to always think of Shri Krishna. I mean, let's say you are an employee in a company and you have to do a certain thing over there. It becomes very difficult for you to, concentrate your mind. Let's say you are at a customer service and you have to always give answers to your customers. Then how will you focus your mind on Shri Krishna, right? It becomes very difficult for you to perform abhyas. So to such people, Shri Krishna is telling over here that if you are not able to perform that, then do all your actions for me. So in order to live our lives, we have to perform a lot of actions. I mean, not just performing our work in our office, but we have to perform other actions also. We have to sleep, we have to breathe, we have to eat, we have to speak, we have to drive. There are so many things that we have to do to sustain ourselves in our life. And what Shri Krishna is saying over here is that you should dedicate all of these to me if you are not able to perform the Abhyas Yoga. So based on the teachings of Shri Krishna so far, we already know that the actions, all of the actions actually in this world are part of this divine yajna being run by the divinity which is present inside all of us. So if we look at it from that point of view, then all the actions that are being performed are the actions which are being done as part of this yajna. So they are all actions which have been performed by the divine himself, because it's the divine which is present inside all beings who is running this yajna. And so he is performing all these actions through all the beings over here. So all the people that are living over here, all the actions that they are performing, those actions are actually being performed by the divine which is present in those beings. But we have this wrong understanding of thinking that we are the ones who are performing these actions. And because of this wrong understanding, we are not able to attain union with the divine. So eventual goal for all of us is to develop this understanding, this insight that all of our actions are actually being performed by the Lord himself and not by us. And this mindset is the mindset wherein we are basically giving up all our actions, and we are saying that all of these actions are being performed for the Lord. So that insight can be developed by this message of Shri Krishna that he is saying over here, that while performing any action, if a person changes his attitude and instead of thinking that he is doing every action, if he says that no, I am not the doer, it is the divine who is doing it, and he is doing it through me. So he then dedicates all his actions for the Lord. He says that he is doing every action for the Lord. So when he thinks like this, that he is doing all his actions for the Lord, then that feeling of being the doer himself drops, and he eventually becomes one with the divine. He becomes the tool of the Lord, and he says that all the actions are being performed by the divine himself. So that is the eventual goal that Shri Krishna is helping the devotee to attain over here. Now you have to notice over here that person does not have to change the actions at all. It's not that you have to change your actions. You have to change your job. You have to now stop doing your job. No, that's not what you have to do. You have to keep doing the same actions that you were doing previously, but you just have to change your mindset, and you have to say that I am not the one who is performing it. It's the divine who is performing it through me. So when you have this kind of an attitude, then even a selfish activity will become divine. Even a selfish activity such as accumulating wealth can then be considered as a service to the Lord, because you can say that whatever wealth I am creating for the Lord, and so the Lord is creating His wealth through me. So you have removed yourself from in between. If you are accumulating wealth, you are not accumulating it for yourself, you are accumulating it for the Lord. So when that mindset will come in, then you will see that your actions will become ethical, and you will naturally start to accumulate wealth for the good causes in the world. Your mindset will change by itself. So that cleanliness of your mind will be there. So this change in mindset is what is needed. That is what Shri Krishna is alluding to over here. So that was the message of this shlok. I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.